Noisy places. Sea lions also commonly communicate through a breath exchange, and this behavior happens to look a whole lot like a sea lion kiss. That was a wet one. Now, as you guys can see, our sea lions and their trainers are good pals. Now, these relationships were especially important during last year's visit from Hurricane Sandy. This rapport helped keep our animals safe, healthy, and very relaxed. They got lots of enrichment and all the fish they could eat. And in fact, if we hadn't been careful, they might have gotten just a little bit out of shape. Our trainers are able to build these relationships with our sea lions by spending a tremendous amount of time with them. And a good trainer like Angie looks for ways to stimulate the animal mentally, as well as physically. And this happens to include a whole lot of play. And to be honest, sometimes it's hard to tell who's having more fun, the sea lion or the trainer. Hit it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Every time. Now, as you may or may not know, sea lions belong to a group of mammals called the pinnipeds. And this group includes true seals, eared seals, and walruses. Now, I know everybody here knows what a walrus looks like. Am I right? Hint, hint. But telling the difference between a true seal and an eared seal can be a little more difficult. So we're going to give you guys a few tips on how to do just that. Step 1, take a look at the side of the animal's head. If you see an external ear flap, you are looking at an eared seal, just like Diego. True seals do not have that. True seals also have very short front flippers versus the sea lion's front flippers, which are long and flexible, and they use them to pull themselves through the water a lot like we do when we go swimming. Now they use their hind flippers for steering. Whoa! Check those babies out! Now these hind flippers can completely rotate underneath the animal's body, which helps them walk around on all fours. And as a result, the sea lion is extremely mobile on land. What are you guys doing? What is this? Come on, we can do our first dip. We all know you're mobile on land. Come on, you guys, you're embarrassing me. Please doing the contest on the really? Okay, that's it. I'm gonna call it. That's it. Cut! Are you guys finished?
Yes.
Can we please get back to the show now?
All right.
As I was saying, true seals and eared seals have their differences, but they also happen to have a few things in common. For example, both are extremely adept at catching their prey, generally a small schooling fish such as herring. And Diego loves his herring. In fact, you know, Angie, he has been eyeing that herring in your pouch this whole time. I think he's going to help himself.
No way, Julie, I trust him.
You trust him, do you? All right, guys, well, check this out. Angie trusts Diego so much she could put a fish in his mouth and she knows he will not eat it. What? Is expressed by this? Oh, you guys. No, we don't want your sympathy, but I say go home, try this with your dog and a steak. Okay, good luck. Angie, are you ready to take it up a notch?
Okay, Julie.
All right, guys, we'll check this out. Angie can all right. She can completely turn her back on him, and she knows when she turns back around that fish will still be in Diego's mouth, and that is what we call trust. Oh, right. Well, obviously in the wild, sea lions have to catch their own prey, and they are superb predators. But, oh, not that but, Diego, come on now. However, sea lions don't always play the role of the hunter. Sometimes they are the prey, and they must always be on the lookout for danger. You guys see anything? Of course there's no danger here in our aqua theater, but in the wild there is another animal prowling the waters, stalking quarry, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. A sea lion's primary predator is the great white shark! All right, you guys, very funny, but this is actually no laughing matter. Sharks are facing a serious threat, possibly the greatest threat they have faced, and honestly, their numbers are dropping. They are plummeting, and Diego, are you clapping? Oh no, you guys, no, I know less sharks sounds great from a sea lion's point of view, but I promise you in the long run, this is not good for anybody. I think you guys need to think about your behavior. Oh yes, both of you, trainer and animal alike, reflect because guys, this is serious. Sharks are facing the greatest threat they have ever faced. Possibly the greatest challenge they will ever face. And this threat, this menace, it's soup. All right. Okay. I know you guys are being sarcastic.
Soup sounds ridiculous.
And I know soup does sound ridiculous, but as many as 70 million of these magnificent creatures are killed every year just for their fins, which is used to make an expensive type of soup. And at this rate, many species will soon go extinct. That's more like it, buddy. But luckily, we can all take action to help protect sharks. Just log on to our website at wcs.org and we'll show you how. And when it comes to soup, let's just stick to chicken noodles. Now, taking action is something we can all feel good about. The key is to remember that each and every one of us has the power to play a critical role in the well-being of our world. And honestly, it just comes down to this. Every living organism depends on another living organism to survive. They each play their own specific role, and it's when we protect this delicate balance that we allow our world to thrive. All right, everybody, this is going to wrap up Diego's portion of the show, but before he goes, how about a big round of applause for Diego? Now, in just a few moments, you'll be meeting our next feline celebrity. Some of you